Hello. Good day to all the listeners out there. Welcome to the daily wrap for the U.S. market session dated June 25th, 2026. Today we had a mixed session across the major indices. The Dow managed a slim gain while the NASDAQ and S&P 500 both slipped, pressured by hot PCE inflation data and rising tensions near the Strait of Hormuz. We'll look at what moved, run a quick check on the mega cap names that matter to our methodology, and I'll share a quick update on my DDD portfolio position. Quick reminder, everything here is for education and entertainment, not financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. Do your own research or talk to a licensed professional before making any investment decisions. Let's look at how the three major indices closed on June 25th. The Dow Jones was a standout, closing up 71 points, a gain of 0.1% at 51,920, small but positive. The NASDAQ was the biggest drag, falling 118 points, down 0.46%, closing at 25,358. Tech rotation was the culprit here. The S&P 500 was essentially flat, just 0.73 points or minus 0.01%. Closing at 7,357.49. The headline story today was two-headed. Hot PCE inflation data reminded the market that the Fed isn't done yet, and geopolitical noise around the Strait of Hormuz kept oil traders nervous. Meanwhile, money rotated out of mega cap tech while dragged the NASDAQ down, while the Dow, more value-weighted, managed to stay green. Three things drove price action today. First, PCE inflation data. That's the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. It came in hotter than expected, which is bad news for anyone hoping the Fed cuts rates soon. Higher for longer sentiment came back, and growth stocks, especially tech, felt it. Second, Hormuz tensions. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most critical oil choke points in the world. Any geopolitical friction there makes energy traders nervous. Oil prices were volatile today as a result. Third, mega cap tech rotation. This is becoming a recurring story in 2026. Money moving out of the big tech names and into value or cyclical plays. That's why the Dow was green while the NASDAQ was red. Worth keeping an eye on if you hold any of the mega caps. Now let's look at what showed up on the TipRanks Mega Cap screener today. I ran the filter, Mega Cap, Smart Score 10, upside over 20%, strong buy from both standard and top performing analysts. Four names came through. NVDA at $195.74. Top analyst price target $309, which is a 58.03% upside. Strong buy across the board, Smart Score 10. AVGO Broadcom at $378.91. Top analyst target $516, 36% upside. Strong buy, Smart Score 10. GOOG and Google around $342 to $343. Top targets in the $427 to $444 range. Upside between 24% and 29%. Both strong buy, both Smart Score 10. All four were down today, which fits the rotation narrative we just talked about. But importantly, and this is the key point for our methodology, the analyst conviction hasn't moved. Smart Score 10, strong buy, meaningful upside. The daily noise doesn't change the long-term thesis here. Now a quick look at my DDD portfolio. Right now, my only open position is NVDA from week 1 of the $1,000 portfolio challenge. Current value $97.40. Unrealized loss of $2.57, which is a 2.57% drawdown. Now, is that concerning? Not really, not when you look at the context. Today, NVDA was down 1.64% as part of the broader mega cap rotation. The stock is still sitting at the top analyst price target of 309, which implies 58% upside from here. Smart score is still 10. Consensus is still strong buy. This is exactly what I mean when I say gains and losses are both learning points. Short-term volatility is part of the game. If the thesis is intact, and it is, you stay in. That's the discipline we're building here week by week. And that is the daily wrap for the June 25th US market session. Quick reminder, everything here is for education and entertainment, not financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. Do your own research or talk to a licensed professional before making any investment decisions. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Have a good day.